Good morning, fellow humans. Good morning, party people. Hi. I woke up like 5 minutes ago and I actually just genuinely lied to you because it's not even the morning. It's 12 o'clock right now. I really tried to wake up at a reasonable hour, but I think it was the fact that I went to bed at 4 a.m. last night, so I was not expecting much from myself. I don't even know why I decided to go to bed at 4 a.m. I think I just kept being sucked into different forms of media on the internet. Like I was deep diving through random stuff on YouTube, then I was deep diving through TikTok, then for some reason I was deep diving on like Airbnb. Like I don't know, like I was doing random stuff and then the next thing I knew it was 4 o'clock and I was supposed to watch Bridgerton, but I didn't even do that. Like I had Bridgerton up on the TV and I just got stuck in this deep dive. Yeah, also don't mind the leaning power of Pisa. Or no, it's Pisa. The leaning power, is that a tongue twister? The leaning tower, no it's not. The leaning tower of Pisa. Don't mind that. Anyways, today is also Tuesday and I've been back from my trip for like 3 days and I've done absolutely nothing. So I really need to start getting my 𝐤𝐲 together. I need to get my 𝐤𝐲 together. I have not unpacked my suitcase. My room is feeling a little bit frantic. Like look at how many cups I have, bruh. That is, oh, sorry, Lucy. I made her mad. But look, bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's just 4. But it's still not that great because it's taking up my entire table. I think I just need to like get my life together and feel more productive because literally for the past 2 days I've just been sitting in this bed, turning on the TV and just like not doing much. What do I need to do first? Okay, I do need to actually like get ready for the day because should I just get up and show you guys? I think it's time for me to finally get out of bed. Like, it's time. Should I also make my bed? I was getting so good at making my bed when I first did my room transformation because I was like, oh my god, my bed is so cool. Like, I love my like little Brooklyn bed setup. The past 2 days, I've literally just been sitting in my bed and leaving it like this, which like I don't personally enjoy. I also, like I have random clothes in here. Like that's not nice. I came back and my bed was so pretty. It was so nice. I realize this looks like a pee stain. Just hold on, wait a minute. So I came back and my bed was so nice. It was so clean and it was a new sheet and everything. Literally the next day after I came back, I spilt chai again. And I say again because if you watched my prep video for my LA trip, I spilled chai in my bed before I left. And I got a whole new sheet, all that stuff, and then I just came back and spilled chai in it again. So I have yet to clean that sheet. I don't know when I'm gonna clean that sheet. Like I genuinely don't know. That's just like in memoriam of my chai. But yeah, I guess I'll make my bed. But what I was trying to say is that I need to like get ready for the day for once, like actually not like put on so much makeup but like do my hair and stuff like that because I got, ooh, don't look at the address. I got a few packages, not a ton, you know, not as much as the TikTok girlies that have like 40 PR packages when they come back from like a 2-day trip. But like I have a few packages that I want to open up that I got while I was away for a week. And I decided I want to do a TikTok of it because like I never do that type of stuff. And I was like, this is my chance to be one of those TikTok girlies. So I need to get ready so I could do a TikTok of me doing a PR unboxing. Woo! But for now, let's go get some coffee. I mean, I don't know why that just came out of my mouth. Let's go get some chai. Let's go get some chai. Are we fine with my hair like this? Like, honestly, like, it's giving scary, but it also might be giving a look. Like, tell me yes or no, is this giving a look? I think we're sticking with it. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Let's attempt to take some cups downstairs, but I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. So let me turn you guys off.
Fam, I gotta get my peas up. Where the food? Food. We gotta get our food. I'm low on food, fam. In it. And I'm low on food. I'm a proper fix. You gonna get a proper fix, fam.
All of London is gonna give you a proper fix for that attempt at a British accent. I'm sorry. All of London is gonna thwack you harder than Will Smith. Too soon? Too soon? Too soon? Dad watches Top Boy for 1 day and thinks he's British. But I guess, you know, it's the same accord of me watching Love Island for like 5 months straight and No, it's different actually because I don't think I'm British. I know I'm British. Let me pull you for a shot. Like, that's what you don't understand. Like, that's what you don't understand. Like, it's more in the throat. It's more in the throat. And yours is more contextual. Mine is more throaty. Like, it's more like, it's just in there. Like, it's my personality. Even though my British accent is it's a little bit rusty. I haven't watched Love Island in a while. So, maybe that's my incentive to rewatch. Insane in the memory. My makeup bag filled with everything that I took with me to LA. So I feel like I'm just gonna unpack it as I'm doing my makeup routine because this is basically sort of my everyday makeup routine. It has like a lot of extra stuff, but I'm gonna just unpack it while I'm getting ready. I also changed my shirt because the other one makes me very self-conscious about my neck for some reason. I was not vibing with that. I'm so tired of looking like this. It's time to get ready. Let's chat, let's update. There's a lot going on in the world right now. I don't even know when I'm posting this is probably so last season, but literally the Oscars were 2 nights ago. So obviously, like, you know, that's like probably the craziest thing on my mind right now. I mean, it's died down a lot. Like, it's definitely a thing. Ooh, why do my braids look so bad right now? It's definitely a thing where it was like, okay, the night of, crazy. And then the day after, it was like, okay, I'm kind of tired of seeing TikToks about it. And today, if I see more TikToks about it, I'm definitely, like, I'm scrolling past. Like, I'm kind of over it. And by the time you guys are watching this, it's probably gonna be a whole week, so you're definitely over it. But, like, I just gotta say, if you don't know what happened, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, you probably do know what happened because I think literally the entire world saw it happen. I saw a YouTube video, literally the YouTube video of it got 50 million views in less than, like, 10 hours. So I'm pretty sure basically the whole world knows. But that was just a crazy event, and that's, like, one of the most iconic moments in pop culture now, and it's crazy that I got to actually watch it happen live because I was watching the Oscars live, you know, just like looking for Zendaya, trying to see what she was doing, like not paying attention, and then that happened, and I was just like, oh. So it's a Kanye part 2, and I was saying to my dad how when the Kanye thing happened, which if you don't know, I think it was at the Grammys, when Kanye went up on stage when Taylor Swift got the award, and what did he say? He basically, I think he said Beyonce deserved the award or something, and then he got banned from the Grammys for basically life, but then he was allowed to go back. Yeah, like that was the most iconic moment, but this is definitely more iconic because stuff got physical. I know you guys are probably like, girl, this is like a month old because I know I'm posting this late, so I'll shut up about that. But other pop culture stuff going on, Bridgerton is going cray-cray, and I need to watch it because I've been seeing a bunch of spoilers on, you know, TikTok, and I don't really care that much about seeing spoilers about Bridgerton just because I'm not a huge Bridgerton fan. At least I wasn't a fan of the first season. But from what I'm hearing, I might be a big fan of the second season. I just wasn't a fan of the first season because I hate that I really hate that either I can't watch the show with somebody else or like I have to be afraid of the next scene that's gonna happen because it might be a full-on porno. You know, like I don't necessarily enjoy when Netflix decides to make that switch from like regular television to like including porno into their shows because it does make me quite uncomfortable when I'm just trying to chillax and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. You know, so I think I was kind of turned away from the first season because it was a lot of that and I was trying to watch it with my parents, which I think scarred me because I was just like, oh my god. It's awkward. It's very awkward. But people are saying that, you know, the second season is less, which I'm here for. You know, I'm a little bit more into like the innocent television. I like a nice innocent rom-com, you know? Give me the romance, give me the comedy, but like I like when we fade to black. I like when we leave it to the mystery. I like to be mysterious about that aspect of your relationship. That definitely didn't happen in the first season, but I am very excited to watch. I feel like I'm probably gonna watch it last night. Like if I get what I need to, no. I was about to say if I get what I need to get done today, I'm watching it either way. If I don't get stuff that I need to get done, or if I do, either way, I'm watching it tonight because everybody's hyping it up. I don't know if I'll finish binging it. I think within this video, I'll give you guys a review because either I finish it in 1 day or I finish it in 2 days, or I just include a little clip of my review because I finished it in 3 days. Like, I don't know, but you guys will hear my thoughts and opinions on here. There's just like so much media going on right now, and I love it, but it also makes me very overwhelmed because I have so much stuff to watch. Like, Lana Condor's in a new rom-com movie, and I'm like, again, I live for the rom-com movies. Also, they're making more like adaptions. Like, is it called adaptions when they turn a book into a movie? The author that made To All the Boys I Loved Before wrote so many other books, and they're basically making them all into YA movies, and I'm just like, oh, I love that genre of movie. The corny, cheesy, you know the plot, but like you kind of sort of don't, but you kind of definitely do. Cute little teenage rom-com. I love that genre. It's kind of making me like wonder if I should like read those books, but honestly, I haven't even finished or started reading the series that I bought like 2 months ago, so I'm not inclined to buy any more books. I want to watch, I'm just giving you guys a review of the stuff I want to watch. I want to watch the movie The Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds because that actually looks good, and I'm normally not like very inclined to watch movies because I don't really like movies unless they're Marvel movies. That's what we need to talk about. Moon Knight. Actually, I think I already talked about that a little bit. Wait, what's today? Oh, thank God. Moon Knight comes out tomorrow. I'm definitely like, I'm not as excited for Moon Knight, say, as I am for Miss Marvel. If you don't know what those are, basically they're 2 new Marvel Disney Plus TV shows that are coming out. I mean, both Moon Knight and Miss Marvel are characters that I really have heard nothing about, and I don't know much about them, but I think the Moon Knight show is supposed to be more of like a thriller mystery, and as we know from our reaction to the Batman, I'm not interested in like thriller mysteries that much. I like kiddie, warm, happy stuff and happy movies. That's why I really liked Hawkeye, the TV show. A lot of people didn't like Hawkeye, but I liked that it was just like so happy and like funny. I'm a little bit less excited for Moon Knight, but I'm absolutely gonna watch it just the same because I consume every form of MCU anything. Actually, I was having a conversation with my brother about that, how kind of Disney is kind of making you fall into this money pit. Like, they all know what they're doing. Like, if you don't watch one thing, you kind of like miss out on major plot points. Like the fact that Wanda is in Multiverse of Madness and she's such a big role, but as the Scarlet Witch, means that you technically really should watch WandaVision before you watch Multiverse of Madness, because then you get to see how she became the Scarlet Witch. Like, that's so important, because the last time we saw Wanda, she was crying because her boyfriend died. Now, when we see her in Multiverse of Madness, she's gonna be this powerful sorceress. You might be a little bit confused. And Disney definitely does that on purpose so that, you know, you pay for the subscription, you watch everything, like you go to every movie. Like, they definitely do that on purpose, but I'm not mad about it because I feel like it creates this cult mentality. If you watch every single bit of everything, then like there'll be certain things that you notice and then you just start cheering in the theater and you're like, woo! Woo! I don't know. I think that's why I love Marvel, because Marvel is just one big inside joke. And I like, you know, being in this like group where it's like you have to know so much and it's like kind of like, I don't know, I'm just talking, but it's like just like, I don't know, just freaking flies. Super excited for Miss Marvel because she's a kid. And I'm excited to see our first kid Avenger. A lot of the reason people like Marvel is because it's kind of like your world. A lot of stuff takes place in New York and a lot of stuff takes place here and here. So like it feels like you're literally transported into reality where your world is still your world, but just with superheroes. So the fact that I get to see a teenage girl in high school become a superhero is the most exciting thing, because that's all I've ever wanted in life, was to be a superhero. So like, I'm just gonna live vicariously through her. I'm bugging. We saw that with Tom Holland. But why don't I think about Tom Holland as a teenager? I think it's because I know he's definitely not. But I think the actress of this of Miss Marvel is an actual teenager. So it just feels different. I have a question. Say you were an actor or something, or you had the chance to be in the MCU for some reason. What character would you want to be? I don't know who I would want to be, honestly. I think I would rather be like a newer, unknown character. That way I can like develop myself as the character. When I was little, I always really resonated with Storm from X-Men. I just killed a fly. I always really resonated with Storm from X-Men. I think just because she was the only black one. But I do really like Storm's powers. Like, Storm's powers do be cool. But I know Storm is supposed to be older, but if they made like a teenage version of Storm, like if they needed like a teenager Storm, which I think would be so cool, like I would die.
Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms, dancing to the limbo, stuck here in the middle. You tell me that it's simple, but I could paint 1,000 different pictures of what is wrong. But if we turn the clocks back a couple dials, we should throw them out, because time ain't ours, oh, but you fill me up, and I can feel it now.
My makeup, and I do not really enjoy it. I never really like how my makeup comes out whenever it's like full face. Like I realize I don't like full, I'm sorry, I just came from upstairs. I realize I'm not a huge fan of full coverage things, and I just tried this new CC cream from Supergoop, and I tried this new CC cream from Supergoop that I got while I was in LA, and I got it because I love everything Supergoop, and it's like a really great CC cream. I would just say it's definitely fuller coverage, and I feel like that would be good for like I don't know if I want a full coverage day, but normally I don't. I can't even film the TikTok right now because it's still a little dark. Let me look at what time the sun is gonna come out. Normally this room gets a lot of sun during sunset because it's west facing. I normally have to wait a little bit for the sun to set. Will it be good? It's still saying cloudy today. Like that's not fun. And then me going back to look at what it is in LA. Okay, here's the thing. I've slandered LA so many times, and I think, you know, I definitely take back my slander, because I think, you know, different experiences that I have in LA create different like opinions in my head, but I could see myself being a California girl when I'm like a lot older. Like I could see myself during my midlife crisis moving to California and getting a beach house and just like going to farmers markets on the weekend, chilling, raising my 3 cats on the beach. Like, you know, like I think I could see myself thriving in that atmosphere with the warmth constantly and the sun constantly. Like I wake up one morning, go out onto my porch on the beach, and write my 3rd novel. Like, I think that could be my life when I'm like 60. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm down for that. I also forgot that I just got this Balmy Gloss Lip Tinted Oil from 𝐤𝐤 Beauty, and I was like, my lips look so ashy, but I'm like, let me try this out, because I just got this for that exact reason. It's got a nice tint. Do I like this? Do I like this? I think I like this. I'm just oh, maybe not. Maybe not. It looks really bad on camera. Wait, it looks bad in person too. It kind of looks fine in person, but it also looks very bright. Like I think I put too much on. And it's also like on a weird, it's giving clown vibes a little bit. I ran downstairs to get this cup of water because let's do a little plant check-in. Because if you remember from my room tour, I told you guys that I was worried about killing my plants. So I need to do a little bit of watering. This one like gets droopy so fast. So this one needs tons of water. And I'm actually, I've been taking good care of it. I need to text my mom and ask her if she wants like, because these are her plants and these are fancier plants. Like I don't know how to take care of those because sometimes she's like, oh, don't water it too much. I'm honestly really not feeling my makeup today and I really want to wipe it off, but that's a lot. I like the act of doing makeup, but I don't like how I look in makeup. And I hate that. Like I love putting it on my face, but I hate looking at my face after it's on. I'm about to start doing the TikTok because the sun has finally came out. So here's my little phone tripod setting. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know how the TikTokers really do the TikTok thing because I'm like, do they do it in the app? I don't know. So I'm gonna do it regular camera and then like maybe I can edit it together in the app. TikTok really confuses me. That's why I just go in there and I renegade, because I applaud all the people that do like the whole like TikTok editing stuff, because I don't get it. But I'm gonna try and hopefully it comes out good, because I only have one time to do this. Stuff that I got in my PR, definitely watch that TikTok. It's all a bunch of skincare though, and I'll definitely be using it in my routine, especially this Tower 28 stuff. I can definitely like, I already tried in the TikTok, I tried these lip balms. I had to put them back in the packaging because I needed to take a picture for Instagram, but I tried them and they are stunning, phenomenal. So I can't wait to try the rest of the stuff. This is definitely the brand that I'm most excited for. I don't know, I feel like it just really fits my vibe. It's like fun, it's fresh, it's poppy, but like everything else I'm so excited for. It's definitely it's all skincare. I literally got a bunch of skincare, which they're not complaining on any planet because I love skincare. I also but I got new pants. These are the BDG low-rise pants that I'm wearing right now, the ones that I always wear, and I decided to get them in a nice summer color, a nice summer blue. Right now, I don't feel like cleaning this up because, okay, so basically, if you want to know what happens when I only recently just started getting PR 2 months ago, and it's already been like an influx because I feel like I'm newer to like the PR space, so it's not like I'm a regular and brands are just like, okay, we already, you know, I'm newer, so they're just adding me to all the new like lists and stuff like that. So I've been getting a lot for the past few months. In case you were wondering, even though I feel like nobody was wondering, but like I'm just gonna share anyways, but in case you were wondering like where do I store it, because I get a lot of stuff that I can't use right away because like a lot of it is like cleansers or stuff like that I want to try, but like if I'm using a cleanser right now, anyways, whatever. I use this basket under here for stuff that I'm not gonna use right away. Like I have some 𝐤𝐬 Beauty stuff that I haven't started using yet. For the stuff that I want to use kind of recently, I put it up here in my skincare cart. This whole cart is probably going to become a skincare cart, but honestly, I have the stuff that I've been trying to use that I was like excited for here, like a lot of First Aid Beauty, some Origin stuff, and some Biossance, like all that stuff. Of course, my Hero Cosmetics too. So I put the stuff that I'm like really interested in using up here. That way it's like easier and I can go through it. But I think I need to go through it and put some of the stuff that I've already tried in here that I'm not going to use as often in that basket because it's already getting cramped. Yeah, I also have just some stuff down there, like sitting on the, like, I can't do that. Like I have, well, this is different because I got this literally right before I was leaving. There was this one thing that I wanted to show you guys though, because I unboxed it off camera. There's this brand Velvet Caviar that makes phone cases, and I saw this phone case and it's basically this boba phone case, and I was like, this speaks volumes. Like, this speaks volumes to my personality. There's like a boba charm, like pop socket charm, and then a boba keychain right there. Okie dokie lemon choky. The TikTok has now gone up, and it's 9 o'clock. That took like an hour, 2 hours. TikTok can be hard. Like, people always talk about how like YouTube is harder, like it's like the hardest social media app. I feel like it depends on your personality, because I could talk for 3 hours and have it be like a good vibe, because at least that way I know that I got everything in, and like I just talk a lot. But if you're a TikToker, you have to talk in like a minute, and like it to be like, okay, like you have to know exactly what you're saying, like your points have to be there, and my points are never there because my brain is like, the cats just ate dinner, and now it's time for me to eat dinner. I have to make it for myself because my mommy went on a trip, so tonight is a night where I have to make my own dinner. I'm gonna do the easiest things in the world. I'm gonna do this Trader Joe's pesto Genovese chicken breast. It's super easy. You put it in the pan, it's already seasoned, and it's from Trader Joe's, so like, you can't go wrong. It tastes so good. It's like one of my favorite chickens, I guess. I don't know. It's one of my favorite meals. And then I'm gonna do this Daily Harvest bowl. I got a bunch of Daily Harvest stuff in the mail, and I've been trying it out, and I have been obsessed with it, especially since my mom has been going on a few trips lately. So I've been having to fend for myself, and if you know, I can't cook. I'm literally 12 years old, even though I'm about to be 20, but like we don't want don't talk about 20. No, no, no. We don't talk about 20. No, 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 no. But I'm literally a 12-year-old, so like I can't like cut veggies. I don't know how to do that. So I've been liking the Daily Harvest stuff because that way I know that I'm getting like my healthy grind in, but it still tastes good because it's like pre-made bowls. Like this is the pre-made cauliflower, rice, and pesto harvest bowl. Cauliflower, spinach, basil, olive oil, cashew, and nutritional yeast. Oh, it's also vegan, which, you know, is cool. I'm not vegan, my dad's vegan, so like he likes it. But like I'm fine with eating vegan stuff. I just like make the meat on the side. I have to see the cooking instructions because that's the only thing. For stovetop, pour into a pan and 2 tablespoons of water. Cook over medium heat. Yeah. So it's saying it's gonna take 5 minutes to cook. But let's see what it looks like. This is it. This is how it comes. It looks a little scary right now, but like trust and believe it's gonna taste good. Especially with my, I made it like so it would go together because I did the pesto cauliflower rice with the pesto chicken. I might be eating gourmet. I'm gonna put on the All-American episode so that I can finally finish it. Yay, I'm so obsessed with All-American all of a sudden. Like, I am so obsessed. Did I already talk about this today? Did I talk about it on my story? I get confused with different forms of media that I talk about things on, but I'm obsessed with All-American lately. I'm also here for the fact that all of the guys in All-American, I must say they're like dream boyfriends. Like, I gotta say it. Like, Spencer James. It's the fact that Spencer James would literally jump in front of a bullet for a girl he's not even dating. So I think every man should just watch All-American just to learn. Learn from Spencer James. Learn from Jordan Baker. Learn from them all. And I also feel like it's a cool, like, if I was an actress, I feel like a monumental show to be on would be All-American because it just seems so fun. And it's like an all-black cast without forcing it. Every time there's an all-black cast, we always have to talk about the fact that it's an all-black cast. Whereas All-American, from the jump, and like All-American Homecoming, it's just been that. Like, it just is that. We don't need to talk about it. It's just like, it just touches all the Lucy. It touches all the representation points, but we don't need to discuss it. Like, just watch in silence and enjoy. And enjoy how normalized diversity is supposed to be. Because we don't need to talk about diversity, just do it. Just do it because it's supposed to be normal, like All-American. Girly pops. I did have to come in here and in fact give you guys a quick update because it is the next day, but I spent the entire day watching the entirety of Bridgerton. I started in the morning and I'm done. Granted, it was like a 10-hour thing because each episode was an hour and there was only 8 of them, but like some had a little bit more, but I finished it and I am frothing at the mouth. I am salivating like Anthony Bridgerton salivates for Kate. I wish I could rewatch it as if like I watched it for the first time again. I just went off on a rant on my Instagram story because I have so much to say. I'm gonna put a spoiler warning here if you haven't seen Bridgerton yet, but I'm not gonna say any like big details. Also, I feel like it's not the type of show that you can kind of spoil. It's like trying to spoil To All the Boys I Loved Before, like it's a romance. We kind of know the precedents. I'm not gonna give in like very many details, but like in case you don't want like anything, like the whole vibe to be spoiled, you can skip ahead or like skip ahead now, watch it and come back because you're gonna wanna be in on this convo, okay? But my girlies that have seen it, let's have a convo. Like, let's have a quick convo because you know what? Should I just turn on the light for the convo? It was dark. I've been sitting in my dark room the whole entire day. The room is in shambles. The PR is still there. Cat still there. Like, I have done nothing today. Haven't even started editing. Video needs to go up tomorrow morning. Has not touched it. Have not touched it. I don't even care because I'm thriving because that was one of the greatest experiences. Okay, first point we need to touch, the cast. The cast. 𝐤𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐞𝐬𝐢𝐧, I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm newly obsessed. She is my new icon. She is everything that I want to see and more. Like, she's giving. She's giving what the girls need to give. She's giving everything, like, and I am a stan. And I was just going down the list of all the press interviews, and once I give you guys my recap, I will be watching. I just finished watching her Vogue Beauty Secrets. Vogue knew what they were doing, giving this to me 10 hours ago. Bridgerton's 𝐤𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐞𝐬𝐢𝐴 Guide to Foolproof Night Out Look. I watched that whole thing. I have never watched a full Vogue Beauty Secrets before. I am frothing. I feel like if she's not like Netflix or Hollywood's new it girl, I'm done. Personally, I think that it was so much better than season 1. Season 1 was amazing. I think for that like initial thrill, we got it. We were like, ooh, this new show, Bridgerton, love it. However, when I first watched Bridgerton the first season, I was like, this is really cool. I think I just wasn't that much into it because it was a little mature, and I say that as a soon-to-be 20-year-old. I don't like seeing naked butts on my screens. I don't like seeing full-on sexual scenes because like I'm not mentally prepared for that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, it just like I don't vibe with it. So I think that's why I was kind of closed off to season 1, but I loved how season 2 was like had a little bit more of innocence to it, and it felt like not a rom-com, but it felt like a romance. It had that slow burn, enemies to lovers, and all we got was like fleeting moments of their hands almost touching, the eye contact. Anthony Bridgerton saying, "You are the bane of my existence and the object of all my desires." This was literally me watching the show. Every time Anthony Bridgerton opened his mouth to say something to Kate, you think you could go to India? You think that's far enough to get away from my torment? He is tormented by the love that he has for this woman. Sir was feral. He was feral. I was sick. He said, "I only breathe for you." Oh my God, Anthony Bridgerton. I mean, as you can tell, I really enjoyed it. It was so, oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. I need a season 3 because I need to see where Eloise's life goes, because her and her newfound Rory Gilmore love story with this new literature guy, I'm here for it. That was a phenomenal piece and I'm wanting more. I need a season 3 and I need it to be just like this. Like the perfect amount of like innocence, but like a few fleeting moments where like I'm not scared to watch it because I don't know if I'm gonna click on an R-rated movie or like an enemies to lovers amazing romance story with passion and burn. And it was so good. It was so good, bro. Like, it was so, I live for a good romance story. And like after watching All American, after watching Bridgerton, I now know that, I'm sorry, like I know I'm not gonna generalize men, but nobody is doing what Anthony Bridgerton, Spencer James. I'm seeing the expectations. Even Theo Sharp, this man doesn't even know Eloise's middle name, and he's already setting aside books for her that he thinks about her while he's reading them, and he wants to hear her thoughts on. If you take one thing from me and one thing from this video, please go watch Bridgerton season 2. And please come back and tell me what you thought.